Sitting here with the lovely members of Eggs on Mars. We're in Studio K. Just had a wonderful performance from these folks. How you guys feeling after that great performance?
Pretty good. I'm pretty good.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's wonderful. Cool. All right. Well, let's talk about first. Excuse me. I don't want to get ahead of myself. Introduce yourselves and what you play in the band, if you could, please.
My name is Brad Smith. I play guitar and I sing.
I'm Joel. I play guitar and keys in the band.
Hey, I'm Doug. I play the bass.
And I'm Mason, and I play the drums.
Awesome. Cool. Well, before we get into kind of the group's history and some previous releases, I want to talk about what you guys played today, since it's fresh on the mind. A few of those came from your recent release, Warm Breakfast, correct? You want to talk about the ones that you played today and why you chose those in particular?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, so we played 3 songs from our new album, Warm Breakfast, today. Never Change, All's Well Elsewhere, and Wrong Way. Our new album came out in March, kind of a happy yet somber album, and so we kind of wanted to play some songs that kind of encapsulated what we've done on the record, which is like sad stuff with some happier stuff. So
Totally.
yeah.
There definitely is an interesting mix of sad and happy on that record, and like some existentialism in there as well too, I would say. Can you tell me like who is the primary songwriter for this group?
I am.
You are?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where were you at when you were writing this album? Like mentally?
I don't know. I had just gotten married.
Oh, cool.
I think so. Like some of the songs are just like love songs.
Nice.
Like, I'll never change my mind. I'll always love you. But then, like life is very, ups and downs, highs and lows. So marriage still going strong. I love my wife, Taylor. But but just, there's always existential things to dread and worry about. So just working through some of those as well.
Cool.
So,
That's awesome. For All's Well Elsewhere, there's a great music video. We were kind of talking about that earlier. And it's like a 70s pageant, right?
Yeah.
Tell me about how you came up with that concept.
Well, actually, we didn't really. I just reached out to our friend Jesse Banyan. He made a music video for our last EP we did, and I just said, "Hey, like pick a song and make a video." And so he chose that one, and then just kind of made that really cool video and stuff. So
Cool.
yeah, we're pretty hands off on that actually.
Do you feel like it somehow matches the tone of the song in a way that?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sort of like maybe like there's like happiness and everyone's like smiling, but there's like sort of like a melancholy underneath
Right.
all of it and stuff. So I think it kind of fits in. And plus like the aesthetic is sort of like vintage and we really love and lean into that too. So I
Totally.
think that works.
Cool. Awesome. Well, so the other 2 songs that you played today, Porch Tune, I think that was the first one that you played. That was from an early release.
Yeah, it
Which one
was.
was that?
That was from our album It Will Be Like It Was that came out in 2019.
Okay, cool.
And that's just kind of about growing up and also being a little nostalgic for the past too. I had a front porch swing at my childhood home that I'd always swing on, and like that's kind of where I learned to play guitar, like just swinging on that swing and stuff. So
Cool.
real folksy stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally. Awesome. And then that last one that you did has a very long title. I came home to find nothing had changed except me. Is that
That's
right?
correct.
Is that
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And is that part of a release or?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's actually off of an EP we put out in 2016.
Cool.
And we've kind of resurrected it for our set recently because it's a nice closer. So, but it also fits that melancholy thing. Like we're just always like happy, sad,
Yeah.
So, as far back as I can think, that's always kind of the tone.
Okay, cool. Do you feel like this latest release, Warm Breakfast, is somehow separate from your other releases, or do you think you've remained kind of consistent in terms of your tone?
I think there's like a definite through thread, but I also feel like we keep getting. I like to think we keep getting better and stuff. I feel like the songwriting's improved, and we brought in different people. We brought Joel in to play keys on some stuff. My brother played guitar solo on a couple of songs, so just kind of keep expanding the sonic family, I guess, and just keep writing songs. Try to keep writing better songs, catch your melodies. So
This one was different though, because like in the past when they made records, it was usually pretty quick. Like we had the red one. Brighter Now was made in like a weekend. Like we
cool.
practiced and rehearsed and we went in the studio and recorded it, kind of the old style. But then this one, we did that for the bass tracks. We had like the drums, the main guitar, and the bass. But then we spent like months arranging and adding parts and bits. So it was different, and and it was like the way we kind of built it up, and it was cooked slower, like.
Okay.
It's kind of boiled in a way, maybe.
So do you feel like there are more kind of like sonic layers in this one, like more textures?
Certainly, I would say
Okay.
so.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and it was just like, and like for we played All's Well Elsewhere, and originally like we weren't sure if that song was gonna be on the record.
Yeah.
But then we kind of like he rewrote the chorus, and we shifted around kind of like where the beat falls in the verses, and it came together, and it formed, and then like it was something else once we had finished it. And it was like actually, and then funny enough, it ends up being like the most popular song off the record on Spotify, anyways. Statistically, like a minor hit. I mean, it's got like decent numbers on there. So and
It matters.
I feel like it's kind of it's a good song in the set as well. So
What's interesting too, like from this album, like ironically, we've all matured, right? And so the albums have also matured, just from like also the arrangement of all four of us now. And just like Brad's songwriting, I'm sure, is drastically improved, right? You know, I think you wrote really good songs in the beginning too, but they've only just gotten better. So it's been really cool to see like how all the albums get better and better.
been at it almost 10 years now. It's been
Right.
Really?
We've done it since high school, so
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Very cool. And so I didn't even mention this before, but you guys are from Kansas City. We often have local bands in here, but it's really exciting to have a group from out of town. Can you tell me a bit about the scene that you come from, like, and how you fit into that scene?
Yeah, Kansas City is it's very DIY. It's not really that big of a city. I think like proper it's like 400,000 people, but Kansas City is like geographically huge.
Yeah.
Really sprawls out. And so like a lot of the spots were just like kind of like DIY pop-up spaces, and they're around for a couple of years. And then there's a couple like dive bars similar to where we played last night. We played at Palmer's Bar.
Yeah.
It's kind of spots like that. We're just like a setup in the corner and you play. It's pretty eclectic as well. I don't know, right now in Kansas City, like probably what's going strongest is the hardcore scene.
Okay,
There's
cool.
like a punk bar on the edge of town, and they have shows every night. Farewell Transmission is what that place is called, and then otherwise like we've done some stuff with Manor Records, just kind of like a little pop-up label in town, and then otherwise Kansas City is just like the huge shows like Bob Dylan or Beyonce. So it's kind of a weird place. And then there's similar, like we're gonna play in Vermilion, just college town tonight.
Yeah.
And similar down in Kansas City, there's Lawrence, Kansas, which is like we've played a lot, and that's where I went to school and met Joel. And we recorded an album there at the library years ago. We did. So the scene, and it's weird. It's piecemeal. It's pop up.
Yeah.
And then we're really just like small town boys
Cool.
in a way. So
Nice. Are there any like movements genre wise that are kind of growing right now in Kansas City? Would you say, or is it hardcore? Yeah.
I don't know. It's hard to say. Like the pandemic really like changed things. And,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Things are like still kind of like the dust is still falling from that. I would say in a way, which is like, it seems like to me like what's going the hardest is just like the punk kids still go to shows, and there's we got like a all ages venue over there, and like they go hard all the time, and then there's like some house shows and stuff, and
Cool.
it's underground.
Yeah.
That's a good way to put it.
I would say though, like the people who are going to, like at least the shows that we're kind of inclined like to be a part of, there are some like popular bands that can still draw crowds from like we see the same people at every show. And it's great because we're all just friends and we're like enjoying the same tunes. And sometimes they're opening for like a larger act, like Cutworms just came through.
Cool.
And
Or Snooper.
Snooper just came through, and we saw Silicon Prairie, or some pals in that band too, which is pretty cool.
It's kind of a scene where everybody knows each other in a
Yeah.
way.
Yeah, I feel like even though Minneapolis might be a little bit bigger than Kansas City, I feel like we have like kind of the exact same thing going on. There's a lot of DIY situations, and I think maybe just like the cold weather in the Midwest like forces you in a basement, and then you got to get creative, and that's where DIY scenes thrive.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, Totally.
And we contribute our soft, it's like melodic pop and stuff. So yeah, we're in the
Fragile
mix.
rock, you
We're
said?
in the mix.
Yeah,
Yeah,
We did a little hard.
yeah,
We just
definitely.
coined that term this weekend.
yeah. We did. We saw it on a crate at Electric Fetus.
Oh yeah.
It was like a crate that said like rock music and it said fragile. So we might take that. I don't know. Maybe it'll be our genre. Then.
Yeah, it fits. I think that fits for sure. Cool. Yeah, totally. So you said you had a show tonight in Vermilion, and will that conclude this tour for you?
It will. Yeah, that'll
Okay.
be it for this little run. But I think
Great.
we're already talking and thinking about getting out there again and seeing some new places and stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. How many tours have you done, or is this the first?
We've done a few little ones. We've gone to Wichita. We've gone to Joplin. We've played Columbia. We've gone to Lincoln a couple times. So this is like the farthest I think we've ever been out. So
Okay. Cool.
kind of testing the waters, and it's been a lot of fun. So I think we're gonna kind of continue to do it.
Yeah.
So.
Definitely. If you could reach back in the vaults, think about like what's the most memorable show that you guys have played together? Is there one that really
2 nights ago.
2 nights ago?
Oh yeah, 2 nights ago.
What happened 2 nights ago?
We played a house show in Ames
Oh, cool.
called the A-Hole, and
That's great.
I don't know if I can say that or not. You can,
That's fine. Yeah.
But for Ames, of course. But I think the basement space was probably a little smaller than this.
Oh,
And I think they said like 250 people came. It was like scary. I don't want to get them in trouble. It was super. We'll just say it was super duper packed. Like it was just wild. I've never seen that many people mosh to our songs, which is a little, like, oh, that's kind of crazy. Like this is just like some pretty chill stuff, but
Had to be
Yeah.
sweaty in there, man. 250 people. In
it was like a 40-degree difference between the basement and
Yeah,
outside.
I
So.
bet.
So shout out to Ames in the A-hole. That was wild. That's how we started a tour. So that was awesome.
Totally. Did they at least have like a backyard space where people could gather, or was it like
It was
everyone
like a
was just-
drive. It was like a driveway.
Oh,
It was like a
okay.
driveway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So was it a basement?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. For sure.
It's like a basement garage, and then you walk into the basement.
Overflow in the yard.
Yeah, overflow. In the
Yeah.
Yeah.
And at the end of the night, the doorman just took a shovel and just like shoveled all the empty beer cans out of there. It was like,
PBR. Yeah.
Classic.
high quality door man.
Classic.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
For sure.
Door
Yeah.
guy, underrated.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
he was watching.
Shout out door guy. If you're out there.
Yeah.
You're out
You know who
there.
you are.
You got to send this to him. Totally. Cool. All right. Well, do you have any other releases that you're planning, or any other songs that you're planning on recording anytime soon?
Oh yeah, we have a new song we've been kind of working into the set, and I'm always writing. I've got a little batch of songs we'll probably spend some time in the next year working on, and maybe we'll start demoing and recording. So, yeah, we'll just keep at it, and hopefully in a year or two we'll have a brand new album and stuff. So it'll be even better.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
Keep getting better. Keep that trajectory going upwards. Cool. Cool. I have one more question for you. It's kind of a fun one. I want you to build a dream bill for yourselves. You get to play on it, your group, and you get 3 other groups, maybe 4 other groups. You each get to add a band to this bill. And you can also give me a dream venue if you want as well.
I don't know if any really. A past present. Oh yeah, this time.
No,
doesn't
yeah,
matter.
it doesn't matter. This is Dreamland.
I don't have a thing about
dead or
venue, but
alive.
I would love to play a show with Chris Cohen. He's
Okay, cool.
like my favorite guy, just super talented, melodic, amazing musician. So I would say Chris Cohen. What do you got?
I want it to be a crazy night. Let's see
Oh,
who would provide such a crazy show.
I'll come back to you. Who do you got?
Coney. I want to play a show with Coney. They're a Kansas City band. They used to be like called the ACBs, and they made this record with a watermelon. It's like one of my favorite records of all time. Very underrated.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Actually,
I mean, it's a realistic dream. That's a KC dream. But I would love to play First Ave.
Yeah,
That'd
yeah.
be sick.
Let's
I've
put
been
it
to
there.
a couple shows there. It's awesome.
It is
Legendary
nice.
venue. That would be where I'd have the dream show. And then let's have Mason for the last one.
Oh.
Oh, we got 2
Well,
more.
yeah, Joel doesn't get one. Yeah. Too crazy. Joel has a different show going on. I don't know. Like, you guys have some like top-notch picks, but I just want to see like Thelonious Monk or something.
Oh,
I
yes.
just want to see him play piano.
Yes.
That just sounds incredible. Like his live album that just came out from the it's some school in California. Like a janitor recorded it or something.
Wow.
I forgot what the recording's called. It's great, and I was like, man, I want that janitor to be at the show. Yeah. Maybe opener or closer. I don't know though. Depends on what Joel says, I guess.
Post set Thelonious set.
Post set Thelonious set.
Yeah, he's the after party kind of.
Just for me.
Yeah. Private party.
You got a lot of thought.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Guar.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Just let's gore it up.
I think they headline probably. Well, I don't know.
Okay, man.
Maybe eclectic bill. That's
Unless you guys want a headline.
I can't imagine playing after Guar. That sounds so messy.
True. That does sound messy. Cool. Also, when you said First Avenue, I started thinking about like Prince and stuff, and like the people that are Minneapolis's like claim to fame. But what's Kansas City's like number one artist, like big artist that came out of Kansas City?
Oh, well, yeah, within
Charlie
our
Oh,
circle,
yeah.
we would probably say Shy Boys.
Okay.
Like local heroes of ours for sure.
Yeah.
But then like Janelle Monáe is from Kansas City.
Oh, cool.
Charlie Parker for sure.
All right.
Paul Rudd.
Yeah.
He sings sometimes, right?
Sweet. Yeah. Awesome. Well, yeah, that's a great dream bill that you guys dreamed up there at First Avenue. Hopefully, we can make that work. Yeah, I would come on to that. Yeah. Awesome. Well, anything else you want to say to our Radio K listeners before we head on out?
Thank you for listening. Thanks for having us. Minneapolis is a very nice city. We've had some good food, had some good times.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll come back someday.
Please do.
Yeah. Thank you all. Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, yeah.
This goes out to our former bassist Justin Longmire, who now lives in Japan.
Oh wow.
We miss you. I just saw him like a month ago, but it was awesome. And we love you.
Yeah. This is all for you, Justin.
All right. Shout out Justin. Thank you so much, Eggs on Mars. Appreciate you guys.
Thank you.